What's going on, ladies and germs? All right, so today I'm gonna revisit this knife. I got a lot of knives that I make, put into the side. I'm gonna make a sheet for them one day, and I find something I don't like about them, and then they just sit there and sit there and sit there. So sorry about all the noise in the background, but I got that garage door open, and today is a day where people mow their lawns, I guess. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's a real nice Japanese style chef knife, right? Japanese style chef knife, and as you can see, it's right now it's set up for more like slicing, you know. So you had a big fish or whatever, but I think more people are more inclined to chop vegetables, cut meat, that sort of thing. You know, the cut meat joke. But I'm gonna go ahead and slice it down right there. Just grind it down and finish it off. Finish the edges again. As you can see, maybe it's a little bit. It's not perfect, but it's not the worst either. But I think I can do better. So I'm gonna thin it up a little bit more. It's pretty thin. That way it's even more lightweight and better for chopping veggies and such. So can you see the profile there? I think it'll come out nice. I needed to focus on this guy, not the other thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and make this guy into a real working little Japanese chef knife. It'll be about 6 inches. Blade to tip, 5 inches. All right, let's do it. And I think I'm also gonna give it a nice, make a nice leather sleeve for it. That way it's protected. And then maybe I'll revive my old YouTube channel, my Etsy channel, and put it up for sale. Alrighty, let's do it. Here we go. This is after a 60 grit, 120 grit touch up here. So I thinned it out a little more, and I had forgot that this one does have a temper line. You might be able to see it there. It'll start showing up again here in a minute. But I also made it with a kind of a wavy, sort of shark fin sort of design, and I forgot how good that looked. It actually looks really nice. But starting to come to life again. Let me know what you think in the comments, please. Some people like to leave it like this, frosty, like that, but I like to go a little more. And then some people take it all the way down to 1,000 grit, which that's cool too. Shiny as heck. All right, let's do some more grinding. I don't know if y'all ever remember, I told y'all I don't like to sharpen the knives before they're fully finished because I cut myself. Did it again. Yeah, I need a good sharp knife. And look at this thing, it's just sitting here like, it's my bad too because it's just sitting there. See this little tip right here? It's not good for trying to not to cut yourself. If you do that, you're gonna cut yourself. Not even in the finger, you can easily slice yourself open. Good thing is at least it won't be that deep. Let me go ahead and move this up a little, since I already gashed myself. I've always thought about, like, if a knife actually cuts me while I'm making it, I'm gonna put a little blood drop on it. Is that a good idea? Or is that just asking for it? It's worth more, you know, like, that sucker has already tasted blood. Therefore, it's worth at least $50 more. $50 more. What do you think? Now, ladies and gentlemen, the most dreaded time in every knife maker's day. It is hand sand time. I hope I was recording. I don't even know. I have to go up to, I was hand sanding at 220. I have to go back down to 100 because it's got a little bit deeper, some deeper scratches that I gotta get out. That's why we hand sand. Go. You can see them there, and I could just put some more pressure down and do that, or I could just go back to 100 and then go back to 220 and get those out because they look ugly. All right. So I don't know what y'all like to watch while you're hand sanding or listen to or whatever. And forgive the noise again. I got the fan on because it's hot. I'm in Texas, and it's not even as hot as it can get yet. It's like nice day today. I think 89 or something like that, but it's about to be 100 and some. It's not even June. It's March, May. June gets hot. July. Oh my God, forget it. But anyway, I like to watch. Lately, I've been doing like Egyptian pyramids. Today I'm watching from Odyssey, Ancient History.
Mistake. They had underestimated the destructive act.
I'm watching the dark mysteries of the 4,000-year-old Black Pyramid. So apparently this dude, I can't remember his name right now because I've been in and out grinding and stuff, but I'm gonna rewind it. But he was actually a later tomb or pyramid builder, and he was actually more economical. Where they're like, "Wait, man, why are we freaking moving these 2-ton granite rocks? You know, it's just a big giant process. Like, what's the point of all this? You know, like, let's make a pyramid, but let's make them out of bricks." So they were making mud bricks. You know? So it's not a very pretty pyramid today because it's 4,000 years old, but the insides are still there. You know what I mean? So right now they're like doing it. Now it's cool because they can do 3D scans. You know, this LiDAR, and they just walk through there with a little device that scans everything and gives billions of points of light, and it just it's really cool the way they do it, and they map out the whole tomb in one passing, and then once they process that information, it's like it's probably years of architectural drawings and work that you'd have to recreate, you know. But they do it in one passing, so that's really cool for archaeologists. And that's where I'm at right now. They're going through it and they're talking about the bricks, and that's what I'll be doing here for the next probably. This won't take too long because it's not that bad. I already got a lot of those that first round of scratches off pretty much, so it'll probably be 30 minutes, but I'm gonna be doing that, and we'll talk about this maybe some more. I don't know, if you'd like. It's pretty interesting. The Dark Mysteries of the 4,000-year-old Black Pyramid by Odyssey Ancient History. It's got like 500,000 views, so I'm not the only one, you know.
But
So-
just like the
Check this out. They built it with bricks, right? But it was just the interior, and then they used some type of white marble granite sort of thing, white granite, to cover the outside, so it was just as beautiful. But humans, you know, humans gotta go. They're looking at that thing and said, "I like that white stone. I'm gonna take it." So they took it and used it to build other things in the city. So. Spoiler alert right here. Go check it out.
cluster
You
of
know,
white
though,
blocks.
we do the same thing. You know, a house goes to 100, 200 years old, and we tear it down and build something else. And then people reuse the planks that are aged and look antique-y, right? They make them into lamps and stuff. So it's pretty cool, furniture or whatever. So humans are humans, you know. We've been doing the same dang thing a long time, kind of like making knives. Ooh, wee, look at this.
LiDAR digital model.
Look at that temper line coming out right
There are
there.
tourists at the site.
It's beautiful.
It's totally deserted. You see almost 50 years of
Can't see it. I have to put shade on it.
Mark has been inside this pyramid
See it there?
once before.
Beautiful.
I'm not excited to go in this pyramid because it's not open to the public. I work at the pyramids of
So, yeah, this is side one.
thousands of tourists every day.
Side one, 100 grit. Let's go to 220.
The veil on the last remaining seat.
Here it is. This is to 400. This is about 400 grit. And I keep wiping it with a dirty towel, so it could be polished. What do y'all think? This is a chopping motion right here. This is my what I'm going to do next is dip it in some ferric chloride, darken it up a little bit so you can see the etch, and then give it a polish. And let's make a sheath for it too today. Totally not what I came out to do today. I don't know if y'all saw my other video. I made a chef knife, forged out a chef knife. I was gonna grind that guy. Maybe I'll get to it tonight, but I don't know. But right now I'm on this guy. It looks really neat, I think. Let's give it a ferric etch. Ferric chloride, where are you, my friend? Where are you, my friend? I got it right here. And also, I'm gonna need a little clamp. This is what happens when you do stuff after. Maybe not. let it sit in there for, I don't know, 10 minutes, and then we'll do the big reveal and go from there. This is just after like 1 minute. Check it out. Oh boy. Oh boy. That looks cool, huh? Let's put it back in there. All right, so I took it down to, I did the ferric chloride. I really didn't like the way it looked, sort of. So I sanded some of it down back to 600 grit. Then, I mean, it was okay, but it was kind of, I don't know, something about it I didn't like. But it looks good. You can still see it. I think it'll develop, it'll come out better with time. I just edged it out and it looked fake or something, I don't know. But eventually that little guy will darken up and it'll look pretty sweet. See there? I don't know, I might redunk it, but right now I got it going like that. I like the way that looks, and it's sharp. I didn't go inside and use my little work sharp tool. I just went ahead and went old school here with my old tools that I have, my old little sharpening stones, which include this two-sided coarse fine, and then I have this little fine one, little piece of ultra fine stone, and then I have another one. I left it inside the house. So anyway, with that being said, let's give it the old sharpness test. Pretty good. I'm gonna redo it. Hone it down with some leather maybe. I can tell where it's kind of sticking on that bottom. When you do this test, you don't want to just go along one part of the knife. You want to do the whole blade, so you can see where you need to work on it a little more. So this one here is pretty sharp. Across the whole blade. There. Maybe right here there's a little something, but it looks good. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. So